I never thought that could happen. Never. I grew up idolizing people, but I never knew who their security was.
Right.
See, it's different nowadays with social media.
That's
so
true.
that pretty much brings other people to light besides the celebrity.
Wait and see attitude when it comes to whatever evidence they may learn about this entire situation involving a legal and from a civil perspective.
An unexpected situation has developed within Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s inner circle after reports surfaced suggesting that one of his bodyguards may be connected to a massive theft. The undefeated boxing star, widely recognized for his luxurious lifestyle and dominant career, now finds himself surrounded by controversy that could carry serious consequences. Information regarding the reported $42 million theft is still limited, leaving many aspects of the situation unclear. Despite the lack of confirmed details, the incident has already raised concerns and placed pressure on Mayweather's carefully maintained public image. As the investigation continues, the global sports community remains attentive, waiting for more information to reveal what truly happened.
What would you say is more difficult, being a celebrity bodyguard or being a cop?
Oh man, those are two completely different things.
Really?
Yeah. So being a cop, you know, when you leave the job for the day, you're still kind of in the back of your mind, just like situations, right? With bodyguarding, that is, you are on him like glue all the time. So if something happens to him, guess whose problem it is? That's on you or me or whatever the case is, you know? So you're always checking, like, and especially with celebrities, everyone outside of their circle, even some people in their circle are always looking to get a one-up or, hey, what can I do to benefit myself more than him? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Which is... Most bullshit happens inside the circle, honestly.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. relies on an elite protection unit often referred to as the Great Wall, a team made up of some of the most physically imposing professionals in the field of personal security. The group is led by Alfonso Riek and Adam Plant, two massive figures who previously worked as security guards for Snoop Dogg before later becoming part of Mayweather's entourage. Riek is an extraordinary presence at 7 feet 1 inch tall and around 430 pounds, while Plant stands about 6 feet 7 inches and weighs close to 380 pounds. Their responsibility is to detect and handle possible risks in advance, making sure Mayweather remains protected no matter where he appears.
We get this right out of the way, because folks have to wonder, like, how big you guys are. How big are you?
I'm 7'1".
7'1"?
6'7".
I am not 6'7". I'm 5'11". I'm giving myself 5'11". Okay, so everybody knows exactly how big you guys are. First things first, how'd you get into a big church?
I'm from Vegas, born and raised Las Vegas, but I got into it working security out here. So a lot of people knew me around town, working in different clubs and stuff like that. I actually teamed up with this guy through one of my partners. They used to throw parties here that had me working for him, which was a mutual friend of his. He connected us. Well, we took off, man.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Now, a lot of people know you from working with Floyd Mayweather, but you also work for a lot of different people in your time.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is surrounded by several imposing security professionals, including Adam Plant, widely recognized by the nickname Big Adam. Over time, he became a noticeable presence within Mayweather's security circle. Although there are no confirmed public records describing the circumstances of his recruitment at a private airport, his presence within the team drew considerable attention. His reputation in the field later led to him being hired by Tekashi 6ix9ine, who brought him on to strengthen his own personal security arrangements.
Big Church being from Vegas, he had, went back to Vegas and Floyd had picked him up. And so it was around late December, he had hit me and said, hey man, Floyd is getting rid of one of his dudes. If I can get you over here, would you want to work? And it, just me wanting to change the pace at the time, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So Floyd was coming down to playing a celebrity game with the Team Watson. And so it was like December 14th or something like that. So I asked one of the dudes to cover me, and I went over to the Van Nuys airport and met him. And so, Church had already told him about me. Big Mark, rest in peace, had told him about me. And so when I met him at the airport, he got off the plane. He looked me up and down and was like, Big Church, you good? He's like, Church was like, hell yeah. He's like, Big Mark, you good? He's like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, yeah, he on. Yeah. So I started with Mayweather December 28th, 2007.
The security duo, often referred to as the Great Wall, consisting of former bodyguards Big Church and Big Adam, who once worked for Floyd Mayweather Jr., gained attention beyond their role in celebrity protection. Their recognition expanded when they appeared in the film Think Like a Man 2. Audiences became familiar with them not only for guarding high-profile figures, but also for seeing them portray similar security roles on screen, which mirrored the work they performed in their real careers.
Once we got an opportunity to get in front of a camera, we were gonna shine. And that particular role in Think Like a Man 2 was us doing security. So we, before we actually shot the scene, we had to choreograph that particular scene with Gary Owens and Kevin Hart and all those guys. And I mean, it was so natural for us because that's what we do.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to perfect that in front of a camera. And that's what we did, man. So, from that, a lot of people were just, they would hit us up like, man, we just watched the movie, man. That was you guys in that movie? It was like, yeah, man, you didn't know we could act a little bit, huh?
According to those close to the team, the nickname originated from Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself. During moments when large crowds surrounded him and extra protection was needed, he would instruct his security to put the wall up, signaling them to form a tight barrier around him for safety. With time, he began referring to the group as the Great Wall. The name eventually stuck, and the bodyguards embraced it fully, later adopting it as their official identity and even developing it into a recognizable brand.
That is wild. Now, I see the t-shirts, the Great Wall, the Great Wall.
Yeah,
First thing, how did you get the name?
It came from Floyd Mayweather, man.
Okay.
Whenever we were in a crowded area, we had him somewhere, he would always say, put that wall up, you all right? And we were about to leave, like, y'all put that wall up. So he kept saying it, and one day he just said the Great Wall. And we talked to each other and said, man, let's run with that, man, and let's do something with it. So what we did, Church had the idea of putting the Great Wall logo on the shirts with a friend we had.
Yeah, okay.
And so that particular friend, he was a graphic design artist, so he would make us some really cool things. And so our partner now, Stephen Reed, and our other partner, Dr. Andronica Handy, Andronica had seen the shirt and said, asked us where could he buy one. And we were like, man, this is just something that we do for us.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is known for keeping a strong and loyal bond with the members of his security team, often considering them important parts of his close circle rather than just employees. One of his senior security staff members, Greg LaRosa, has spoken about this relationship, describing Mayweather as one of the most loyal individuals he has encountered. He explained that the boxer regularly shows respect and support to his team, even allowing flexibility for personal needs such as time with family.
Coach Anthony with none other than Greg LaRosa here. You see him?
How y'all doing?
TMT in the building.
Shoot, what we need to know today?
Well, we got a big weekend coming up.
Yes, sir.
Let me know what you got coming up. I mean, let me know what you got for tonight. You know what I mean?
Who's fighting again?
Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Triple G. Oh, you don't watch those guys?
No, last I checked, I thought Floyd was about to fight Pacquiao, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's fighting.
All right, let's talk about that. You know what? That's more important to me.
Yeah.
That is more important to me.
Okay.
Floyd Pacquiao 2. Explain to me. I saw something on the internet. I saw them meet up at a club or something.
Yeah.
What's going down?
Well, I don't know. I'm not out there right now, so I still been off for a little while. But he's out there in Tokyo right now, and I guess he ran into Pacquiao, and he mentioned that he's going to come back and fight.
So Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather is really seriously considering fighting again and against Manny Pacquiao.
Floyd, he's always going to keep you on your toes, man. I do as well.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely recognized for traveling with a strong security presence, typically surrounded by a group of about 6 bodyguards even during everyday activities. A clear example occurred during his visit to Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, where he arrived alongside his large security entourage. The moment highlighted how seriously Mayweather takes personal protection, reflecting both his high-profile status and the level of attention he attracts whenever he appears in public.
Is that a paparazzi?
What's up, Floyd? How you doing, man? Yo, Floyd, how was dinner, man? Yo, Floyd, I was just wondering if you got Selena's blessing, bro. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get in his way.
Yeah. CMT out here.
Over the years, members of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s security detail have been linked to several claims involving confrontations with fans. In February 2022, Eduardo Andres Torres Martinez filed a lawsuit stating that a bodyguard from Mayweather's team allegedly hit him and tried to take his phone after he attempted to record the boxer at Yard House. In the legal complaint, Martinez is requesting $3.3 million in compensation, saying the encounter caused both physical harm and emotional suffering.
Floyd Mayweather, a guy who's in his entourage as Floyd is walking out of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles here in Hollywood. Floyd, someone in his entourage, gets into a scuffle, actually allegedly beat the crap out of a fan who just wanted to get a photo with Floyd. So Floyd is getting into the car. There you see him on the passenger side, and at the back of the car there's a guy in red. That guy in red is the alleged bodyguard.
There you see the scuffle.
And then he just lets that guy have it.
All right, Charles, a couple important things here. Floyd's camp is adamant that the dude in the red, despite the fact he's wearing a money team shirt and is with Floyd in a security kind of capacity, is not on the payroll as a security guard. It's part of the entourage. But we did some digging earlier in the day. He was with Floyd when they were leaving a jewelry store together, doing, again, appearing to be
this is a guy here in the tank top and the white hat.
No. You'll see. Yeah. The guy in the red. There he is, right
over there. Okay.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s rise from difficult circumstances to global boxing fame reflects years of persistence and determination. He was born on February 24, 1977, in Grand Rapids, and spent his early life in an environment shaped by financial hardship and family challenges. His mother, Deborah Sinclair, struggled with substance addiction, while his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who had also been a professional boxer, was imprisoned for drug trafficking during Floyd's teenage years.
What happened was, I was a black kid from the ghetto with a father who taught me a skill, and my dad hustled because his career didn't go right. So my dad took chances and hustled. He hustled. I don't think he hustled the brown, but he hustled the green and he hustled the white.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also faced public criticism regarding his reading ability, a topic that gained attention during a dispute with 50 Cent. During their exchange, the rapper publicly challenged Mayweather to read a page from a Harry Potter book for charity. The situation attracted even more discussion after an audio recording circulated online that appeared to show Mayweather struggling while reading a script for a radio segment, which further intensified speculation about his literacy skills.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
The number of female MCs is once again expanding and growing in range.
Phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. addressed the criticism by making it clear that reading ability does not determine his achievements, saying that his legacy in boxing is not defined by whether or not he reads well. Regardless of the public debate, Mayweather has accumulated enormous wealth through his career in the ring, as well as various business activities. One example is his reported $42 million investment in property located in New York City.
Floyd Mayweather. I've heard people laugh at Floyd Mayweather, be like, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he can't even read and write properly. And I'm like, well, he became a billionaire. Still, so how dumb is he? If you're broke, saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather can't read or write, and he became a billionaire through not just fighting, but obviously owning his own promotions company, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. Does he have the same type of intellect as Elon Musk? No. Albert Einstein that once said, if you measure all the animals' intellect by their ability to climb trees, you'll have a goldfish in a bowl who will sit and believe his whole life that he's an idiot. People like Floyd Mayweather, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. So how is he not smarter than some brokey sitting at home being like, Floyd Mayweather's dumb? Is he dumb? You have to be a next level of intelligent to box like he is.
He's making millions of decisions every millisecond.
During a conversation with Larry King, Floyd Mayweather Jr. spoke openly about the difficult conditions he experienced while growing up and the determination that pushed him toward the top of the boxing world. He explained that his motivation was never driven purely by financial rewards, emphasizing that his pursuit in the sport was about more than money. Those early struggles helped build a strong work ethic and a determination to overcome the obstacles around him. Mayweather also acknowledged the influence of his family, especially his father and uncles, who first introduced him to boxing and played a major role in guiding the early stages of his career.
What is it like? You didn't grow up rich, did you?
I had the best of both worlds.
You did?
Yes. I stayed with my mother at one particular time in New Brunswick, New Jersey. We lived 7 deep in a 1-bedroom apartment, no hot water.
You call that the best of both worlds?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
You have to let me finish. But also, at one particular time, I stayed with my dad as a kid, and my dad, of course, he hustled, in the inner city of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he made sure I had the finer things in life when I was young, also. So I say the best of both worlds.
I understand. How does it feel though to have everything? That you can go to any store and buy anything. How's that feel like?
Well, what I come to find out, it's not always about, the money. Of course, I'm Floyd Money Mayweather, and of course, who don't like to make a lot of money or who don't like the finer things in life? But if you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have no freedom, then it's just like you being broke. So I come to find out that my freedom is more important than anything.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is often considered one of the most dominant figures in boxing history, ending his professional run with a perfect 50-0 record from 1996 through 2017. His journey to the top of the sport was built on outstanding ring skills, intelligent fight strategy, and an intense level of...
Biz, do you think Floyd would have had problems with an opponent with the peekaboo style? You have to be a fantastic fighter with the peekaboo style. No matter what style you bring to Floyd, you would have to be a great fighter. But Floyd wasn't unbeatable. You just have to be a great fighter to beat him. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Sugar Ray Robinson, Tommy Hearns. You have to be a great fighter to beat him. The list is really short. Who can beat Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. built a remarkable professional legacy by dominating 5 different weight divisions and capturing 15 major world titles throughout his career. His exceptional defensive style and sharp ring awareness earned him the nickname TBE, short for the best ever. He is also credited with holding the highest plus-minus punch ratio in recorded boxing history, highlighting how effectively he outperformed his opponents in the ring. Outside of competition, Mayweather transformed the financial structure of the sport. After establishing Mayweather Promotions, he gained direct control over his fights and negotiations, allowing him to secure extremely profitable deals. His matches repeatedly attracted enormous pay-per-view audiences, including his
Manny Pacquiao. That's just rumors, or is that possible in the exhibition?
When Manny Pacquiao spoke about that, he shouldn't have. Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. But it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million.
Who did?
I mean, I don't like to throw certain individuals under the bus because we don't do that.
Somebody gave you $4 million for saying your name.
He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said, it's a time and a place for any and everything.
Yeah.
He said my name and I said, you in the wrong. Remember, I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao when he got upset a few times when he said, oh, Floyd, you using my name. But remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. further secured his place in boxing history when he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2021, an honor recognizing his lasting impact on the sport. Known for both his undefeated record and enormous career earnings, Mayweather has also become widely associated with an extremely luxurious lifestyle. His spending includes a car collection estimated at more than $100 million, made up of numerous high-end vehicles. His watch collection is equally extravagant, highlighted by pieces such as the $18 million Jacob & Company, Billionaire 3. In addition, he owns 2 private jets and multiple upscale homes.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in Game 7 of the 2013 finals. And thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
Despite his extensive wealth, questions about the financial position of Floyd Mayweather Jr. have occasionally surfaced. In 2025, reports claimed that the Federal Bureau of Investigation seized real estate assets connected to him valued at around $600 million during an investigation involving an alleged $42 million fraud case. In addition, his accountant reportedly disclosed that Mayweather lost approximately $500 million over a 6-year period due to lavish spending habits and high-risk investments. Although he still competes in exhibition boxing matches.
To late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places. Yeah. For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains, that's a depreciating asset. Yeah. Get yourself something that'll hold value. Yeah. Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with the money, Floyd.
And they say, well, it's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. Patches on my trunks, that's 30 million alone. So who's really the smartest one in the sport of boxing? When it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best. I don't care if y'all write good stories. I don't care if y'all write bad stories. At the end of the day, I will always have the last laugh. Damn, I'm writing this story about Floyd. But look at the house I go to. And look at the house he goes to.
What are your thoughts on the financial choices of Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Do you think the extremely luxurious lifestyle he maintains can continue in the long run? Or could such high levels of spending eventually create challenges for maintaining his overall financial stability?